Hey everybody, MasterKingJC here to bring you guys the weekly Toonami ratings. And I'm just eating up some dinner right here. Don't mind me. But as you can see, the ratings took a bit of a dip this week, which is no surprise. I knew that last week's ratings were a bit of a anomaly, but it was still very good to see that. But these ratings here, they're still okay. It's like for the most part, it's okay. We got Bleach at 1,090,090 views. Naruto at 1,035,000 views. One Piece at 921,000. Soul Eater at 795. IGPX at 714,000. Eureka 7 at 647,000, Thundercast at 606,000, 606,000, Sym-Bionic Titan at 567,000, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood at 557,000, Cowboy Bebop at 535,000, Inuyasha at 589,000, and the last episode in Yasha at 526,000. Man, that was a mouthful. But yeah, these ratings for the most part are okay, as you know. Bleach and Naruto reached 1 million, which is no surprise, for the most part. One Piece almost reached 1 million, but it was just a couple thousand short. Soul Eater, wow, the ratings dropped really exponentially after One Piece, man. Because Soul Eater, that's like at least a 200,000 view gap right there. And I must admit, last week's episode of Soul Eater, on Saturday was okay. It was the Excalibur episode, and that shit, I can tell you right now, that shit drew people away. It drew people away, man. Like shit, man. No one want. I bet you a lot of people were changing the channel when that shit came on, and after that, man, it just declined very steadily, man. Pretty much, man. Nothing went underneath 500,000, which is kind of, it's not bad, but it's not good either. Especially after last week, where nothing fell underneath 800,000. So this is a pretty steady drop. I kind of expect the ratings to fluctuate a lot during the summer break because summer, kids are off from school, college are closed. Some people are working on Saturdays, maybe early Saturdays, maybe Sundays, but the ratings for the most part are decent right here, right now. IGPX, it still held its own. It didn't drop as big as Soul Eater did after One Piece. Because that was the biggest drop. After Soul Eater, man, that shit just dropped. I bet you a lot of people just went to bed, man. And I didn't think it was a bad episode. I thought it was a pretty funny episode, but I can see how people, be turned off by that, though. So yeah, it was okay. Only double millions this week. It's really sad to see, the difference between this week and last week's quadruple million, which was really something else. But it's still decent. It's still pretty decent. But we gotta do better. I mean, if we want Toonami to expand, we got to do better. And sometimes all it takes is just one, bad episode to make people just, leave Toonami and just go to bed, change the channel. All it takes is one dull, average episode to get people to stop watching, But hey, there's nothing we can really do about that because Anyway, it's been JC, man. Tell me what you guys think about this down in the comment section down below. Be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and also check out my other videos too if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys again next time. Peace.